Here's a quick video on the differences between Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. Essentially, there's two major differences: the interface, or how it looks, and the fees. So in Coinbase, which is where a lot of people start, no problem with that. It's very simple. You can pick on something and you can buy whatever cryptocurrency you're looking at purchasing. You can also earn rewards. This gives you the ability to earn free crypto, what they call altcoins, by watching some of their videos. So they kind of work in tandem. So my recommendation, if you are going to use Coinbase to earn some of your free altcoins, if you will. These are new and up and coming altcoins. Not in the rewards. Actually, it's not rewards, but it's they usually have a place for you to earn by watching different videos. Here it is. Get $10 in free crypto. That's recurring. I think I've taken all the training. Oh, here's some. Watch this video and you can earn these free altcoins, and you get a few bucks or something in it, and you can either let it sit or you can transfer it to the pro version. So what does the pro version look like? So in this tab, this is the pro version. So it will look, if you're familiar with TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, it looks similar in that, you've got your chart here, you've got all this stuff over here that's whizzing by, and all it is the number of people and quantities purchasing cryptocurrency at any given time. So when I said the second reason are the fees, I'll demonstrate that in a moment. But I just wanted you to know that it's the pro version that you want to purchase, or that you want to use for lower fees. You also get the advanced features of being able to set limit orders, stop orders, and all those other stop limit orders, similar to if you are just buying stock. Same concept. So this is more for an advanced person that knows sort of how to put those types of orders in. So a couple of things to point out. I believe, let me see, because I've moved my information out of here, but you can transfer your coins from Coinbase to Coinbase Pro. It sounds kind of crazy, but even though it's the same company, they're kind of, two sides to the same coin. And so you can move everything over here. And I can't remember if it's in portfolios. You can trade. You could deposit Bitcoin. So let's say I had Bitcoin in Coinbase, the basic version. If I went to deposit, let's see, it'll bring up this window, and let's say I had Bitcoin. This Coinbase.com is how I would transfer it, and then it asks for this address, or it just says how much do you want to transfer into my default portfolio. And typically I can say max. I don't have anything over there, but that's what it would do. And the fee for that is $0. So let's jump back to Coinbase. So I want to show you that if I were going to buy and sell, let's say Bitcoin, this is from my account, and I say I want to do, let's say, $100. Oops. its preview buy, it's going to cost me $2.99. Right here is the fee associated with that. Now, if I go back over to Coinbase Pro, and I'm going to, let me see if my record button is kind of in my way. I'm going to buy Bitcoin, and just so you know, over here on the market, this is where you change to the different coins. So BTC is my Bitcoin. I want to buy $100, and you can see down here the 50 cents is my fee. So you can start to see that as you buy larger amounts, even smaller amounts, you want to get the most amount of Bitcoin that you can versus the fees. And so this is the interface you want to use. The last thing I will do or go over is placing a limit order. That was a market order, which means whatever the price is at that moment that the system is able to process it, take that price, and that's what I want to buy. That's what I want to use. So if I say I want a limit order, meaning I only want to buy it if it's at a particular price. So I'm not going to go too much into setting support and resistance, but if I see that where the momentum has changed, it's either come from a peak, gone down, and this is my resistance support line, or it's gone up and then it starts to change. So from an uptrend to a downtrend, or downtrend to an uptrend, whatever the lowest peak or the highest peak is becomes my support and resistance line. So if I say, okay, it's currently trading at 62 something thousand, and as of this recording, the highest that Bitcoin reached was 64 something yesterday. So I could say, if I'm looking at support and resistance, I could say it's been on a run since it was, if I zoom in a little bit, maybe at like 55.5, something like that. This is where the low point was. So 55.4. So I might say, I want to buy if it gets down to 55.5. I want it to be close. I don't have to be waiting for it to get to the absolute close. So let's say I want to buy if it's at 55.5. So I would put in 55 and 5. Oops, I do not want to buy that much Bitcoin. Well, yes, 55.00. And I want to buy at that point, let's see, what's 0.04. So that would be down here, 2,200. So we know we don't want that. Let's say 4.5. So close to $250 is what I would be spending. Down here looking at my total amount. Zoom in a little bit. $254 with $1.27 being the fee. And when it was, 55,500, $1.28, 256, that would be my order. So I could put this in as a buy order now, meaning I don't have to sit here and wait for it to happen. So I'm going to place this order because I know it's not going to get filled right now. So if I say place this order, Okay, now it's too accurate. I can't go that low. So let's say if I just did 204, so I think, yeah, let's say 204. I mean 0.004. Still. I can do this in Gemini. Apparently I can't. Let me pause this and see what I can come up with. Let's try this. I'm gonna see if it doesn't do a 0.004, then this is not gonna work. So I just wanna, I didn't realize this, but in Coinbase you can't preset your limit orders that small. So I'm able to do this in Gemini, which for me would be another reason why not to use Coinbase. That I can't set these up to just execute and not watch or not sit here. So I'm unable to put in an order, a limit order. I'm sure I could do a market order that small for how much I want, because I'm really just specifying the amount of dollars I want, but apparently not for a limit order. So I would say watch the video in Gemini, and that would be my preference for doing it. And so this is just a quick overview of, again, what's the difference between using Coinbase, which is higher fees, simpler to use, versus using Coinbase Pro. And that's it for this video.